Hare Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Wonderful Kirtan by Nairobi children, Geet, Sevya and Haripriya. Thank you very much. Okay, so now let us, we welcome all of you for the grand, nice festival. So for anything, for starting anything, we recite the auspicious invocation mantras. So we'll recite Mangalacharan. So the children from Mira Road Jangit Complex will be reciting Mangalacharan for us. Yes, children, please start. Please unmute yourselves.
Hare Krishna. Today, we, the children of Narsimha Institute of Children's Education from Jangir Complex, Mira Road, will be reciting Mangalacharan on the auspicious occasion of Goshtami.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Sharakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadanti Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uttapadikamidam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Shri Raghunatham Vidamdam Sajivam Savdetam Sadvidutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Shri Lalitan Vishakan Vitamsha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vishtar Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashada Rasitarine He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabantu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrinda Maheshwari Vishbhanu Sudhadev Pranamami Hari Vansha Kalpatarubhishta Kripasindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So wonderfully recited Mangalacharan. So with this auspiciousness, let us start with the festival today. So as all of us know, today it is Gopashtami, right? So what is Gopashtami? We'll be seeing in some time. So in short, it is a day to celebrate, to remember all the Gopas. All of you know who are the Gopas, right? Who are the Gopas? The cowherd boyfriends of Lord Krishna. When Krishna would play in Vrindavan, the Gopas, the cowherd boys who would play along with them, with Lord Krishna, those they are called Gopas. So now let us start with all of you. You have an activity. What you have to do is you have to type in the chat box. The question is, what would you do if you were a Gopa, a cowherd boyfriend of Lord Krishna? So if you were a friend of Krishna, what you would do along with Krishna? So that is the question. You type your answer in the chat box for everyone. I hope all of you understand the question. आप सभी को टाइप करना है. देखो बहुत सारे लोग अच्छे से गोपा जैसे ड्रेस किए हुए हैं. हाँ, वेरी गुड. Very nice. So all the children are telling we'll play with Krishna. Very nice. We'll have fun with Krishna. We'll enjoy with him. Anything else? You can even sing and dance with Krishna. You can even eat with Krishna. You can do anything. Okay, you would press his feet. Very nice. Okay. Some children are telling they will eat butter along with Krishna. Very nice. Okay, you want to hear flute with Krishna. Okay, so we got great answers from all of you that you will dance with Krishna, you'll play with Krishna, with the cows and peacocks. Very nice answers. So now let us all pray to Lord Krishna that once we will join him and do all this with Krishna. Okay, very nice. So now let us see what Gopas would actually do. So there are Krishna has thousands and thousands of cowherd boyfriends. So there are thousands of Gopas in Vrindavan. But there are some main Gopas which we have also heard of. Okay. So what they would do with Krishna. So Subal, Shridam, Sudama, Stoka Krishna and Vrishabha. These are some of the Gopas, some of the main Gopas in Vrindavan who would play with Krishna. So what they would like to do with Krishna. Subal like to make sounds with Krishna. Shridam like to sing with Krishna. Sudama likes to dance with Krishna. Stoka Krishna likes to make Krishna smile. Vrishabha likes to hear Krishna playing flute. So there are these Gopas would like to do these things with Krishna. So your answers were wonderful. So now let us start with a small game. So for that, we'll be dividing all of you into groups. So all of you will be in one Gopa team. Okay. So see, the children whose names are starting from A to D will be in the team of Subala. Okay. And then the children whose names will be starting from E to I will be in the team of Shridam. And then the children whose names will be starting from J to N will be in the team of Sudama. Sudama is a cowherd boy, okay? Not that Sudama who went to Dwaraka. This is Sudama who is a Gopa in Vrindavan. And then the next team, that is, if your name is starting from O to T, then it will come in Madhumangal team. And then if your name is starting from U, W, X, Y, Z, then you are in Vrishabha team. All of you got your teams? Any doubts? If you have any doubts, then you can raise your hands. So I think all of you are clear with your teams, right? Okay, Geet, you want to say something?
Yes, Didi, can you just repeat what you said? Like you've just given out the teams or you've told us to do something?
Now we have just distributed in teams. So we have just divided in teams. So your name is Geet. So your name is starting from G. So you will come in which team?
Sridham.
Yes, very good. So like that, if your name is starting from the alphabet, in that team you are. Okay, all of you got your teams?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so now let us start with the game. Okay, let me tell you the rules of the game. Okay, now all of you carefully listen. So now we'll be seeing one pastime of Krishna along with Gopas. Okay, we'll be seeing an animated clip. So you have to listen to it carefully and you have to answer the question which is asked. Okay, so I'll start the animated clip now. You listen to it, you watch carefully, and then we'll ask you questions. You have to answer in the chat box. Okay, got it? All of you know what to type in the chat box now, right? Okay, so now when you type in the chat box, the person who types first, for example, if Riyansh typed first or Pranav typed first, then the name, the alphabet, the team in which you are, that team wins. Understood? So the child who types first, answers first, that team will win. Okay? So like that, there will be seeing a few animated clips till His Grace Davida Prabhuji joins us. So all of you are ready for the quiz, for the game? Okay, wonderful.
It was a very...
Okay, so let me share the screen. All of you watch carefully.
very beautiful day in the land of Vrindavan. All the animals and birds were making lovely sounds that enriched the beauty of the forest. Krishna blew on his buffalo horn and called all his friends, and they proceeded together with the cows and calves to the pasturing ground. Soon it was afternoon, and the cowherd boys and Krishna sat on the banks of the soothing river Yamuna and had their lunch. They laughed and joked as they shared their lunch boxes. After lunch, the boys started playing games and imitating animals and birds. Nearby was a very ferocious demon by the name Agha. He became impatient hearing the beautiful, fun-filled voices of the children playing. He saw that the little cowherd boys were with the attractive, lotus-eyed Krishna. He understood that this was the same person who had killed his demon brother Bakasur and their sister Putana. Agha wanted to kill Krishna, and so, with his magic powers, he took the form of a gigantic serpent expanding his lips from land to sky. His jaws appeared like a mountain cave, and his teeth appeared like mountain summits. His tongue appeared like a broad traffic way, and he was breathing like a hurricane. The little cowherd boys saw the demon and initially thought that it was a statue. But soon they understood that it was a real snake and was waiting to devour all of them. They joked with each other that if they all entered its mouth, it wouldn't be able to eat them all at one time. And even if he did swallow them, Krishna would protect them from the demon. So, all the cowherd boys, accompanied by their calves, entered the mouth of the great demon Agha, except for Krishna. Soon they started feeling suffocated and fell unconscious. When Krishna saw that his dear cowherd friends and calves were in danger, he too went in to rescue them. As soon as Krishna entered, the demon tried to close his mouth to eat him. Krishna, seeing this, expanded himself within the throat of the demon. Although the demon had a gigantic body, he started to choke. Finally, Krishna killed him with one blow of his mighty fist. The soul of the demon passed out, bursting his skull open, and he dropped to the ground, dead. Then Krishna, with his transcendental glance, revived all the cowherd boys and the calves who were unconscious. All of them awoke from their slumber and with great jubilation, singing the praises of Krishna, came out of the body of the dead serpent Agha.
Okay, so all of you saw the clip carefully. So now, very good. So now the question is, what was the reason? Why did the Gopas decide to enter into Aghasura? Aghasura was such a ferocious demon, right? Ferocious snake. But still they decided to enter into the mouth of Aghasura. What was the reason? Why they had so much confidence? Okay, very nice. So many correct answers. Okay, so we have noted down the team which has won, the first person who gave the correct answer. Okay, so the first child who gave the correct answer is Chitra Gopi and Kavya Upadhyay. So according to that, we will see. So we'll be continuing the game, okay? Don't get discouraged. We'll be continuing the game. There is one more quiz round where we will be seeing, we have visual rounds also, we have pictures and you have to recognize. So there are a lot more games, okay? So there is more chances for you to win. So for now, we have His Grace Davida Prabhuji along with us. So let us all welcome him. His Grace Davida Prabhuji, he joined ISKCON in March 1973 in New York. And then he was initiated by Srila Prabhupada in 1974, January. And then he began editing. He was editing books since 1975 till today. He started with editing of Back to Garden magazines, and he also participated in the 17 books in 2 months marathon. So in 2 months, they had to complete editing 17 books, and His Grace Davida Prabhuji was part of that. And then in that 2 months, they finished the production of Srila Prabhupada's Chaitanya Charitamrita. And then in addition to this, Davida Prabhuji, He teaches Bhakti Yoga classes at Los Angeles and San Diego ISKCON centers. Okay, and throughout all his immersion in transcendental literature, His Grace Davida Prabhuji had developed a love for Sanskrit language. He's a Vaishnava scholar, musician, and poet. So let us all welcome him with a loud chanting of Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right. Okay, everybody. Please accept my humble obeisances. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha, kripa sindhu behavicha, patitanam pavanebhyo, vaishnavebhyo, namo namaha. Now, Samhita, can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Do we have all children here, or we have a mixture of children and adults too?
Mostly we have children and their parents are along with them.
Okay. Okay, Hare Krishna, everybody. And thank you, Samhita, for that nice introduction. So I've been asked to say something about Gopashtami. Today is Gopashtami, which is always occurs at this time in Kartik, 8th day of the waxing moon, I believe. And so Gopashtami is named Gopashtami because Krishna, this is the day that the cowherd men gave Krishna the opportunity to herd the cows. It also happened to be the day that they gave him to herd the calves 5 years earlier, or But when he turned, I'm not sure, it was 5 years earlier, but anyway, when he became eligible to herd the cows, this was the day when he started herding the cows with all his friends. So there's one nice verse from the beginning of chapter 15. Does everyone know who Dhenukasura is? Yes. Dhenukasura is the donkey demon. Balaram killed him by throwing him up into a tree, remember? Yeah. And so there's a nice little verse, which I'll read at the beginning of that chapter, which describes this day. Shukadeva Goswami said, when Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna attained the age of Pauganda, that's 6 to 10, while living in Vrindavan, the cowherdmen allowed them to take up the task of tending the cows. Engaging thus in the company of their friends, the two boys rendered the land of Vrindavan most auspicious by imprinting it upon it the marks of their lotus feet. So there's also a nice story about this that happened on this day when Krishna went out with the cows. And of course, they were playing different games, hide and seek. They were playing soccer, or you call it football, with bale fruits. And they were having a great time because Krishna has a job where you can play and work at the same time. This is a great job. They go out into the forest and the cows are there eating the lush grass. And the boys are playing all kinds of games, and Krishna's playing his flute, and they're having a great time. And meanwhile, they're taking care of the cows. So what happens is they go out and they play all morning, and then they take lunch. And one of those times, Lord Brahma was watching, and the boys were so absorbed. Well, this is when he was doing the calves, actually. And the calves wandered away. And then Krishna went to find them. He couldn't find them. He came back. The boys have been taken away by Brahma. This is a whole other story. But mostly during this time, Krishna was herding the cows. And every so often he would kill a demon like Dhenukasura. But usually about midday, they would have a picnic, lunch. The boys would all bring their lunch packed up by their mothers in their lunch bags. And they would sit down, and Krishna would be in the middle, and he would be like the whirl of the lotus, and everyone would be looking at him, and they'd be having a wonderful time. And after that, on this day, the boys wanted to take a nap because they had a very full lunch. And so Krishna then went off to Radhakund, and he was hoping to meet Radharani and have pastimes with her. But she was being held at home by, she was supposedly married, and she had a mother-in-law, Jatila. So Abhimanyu was supposedly. So they knew that Krishna and they were having this affair, and so they were very serious about keeping her at home and not letting her go out. So Krishna was waiting and waiting, and he was becoming more and more anxious to meet Radharani, and he was feeling this high mood of separation. So his friend Subal noticed that. And Subal happened to look just like Radharani. He had a lot of the features like Radharani. And so he decided to see if he could mitigate this situation or solve the problem by going and finding Radharani and bringing her to Krishna. So he had this plan. He took one of the calves from the herd, and he went to the place where Radharani lived, her home. And Jatila was home guarding Radharani very carefully, making sure she was doing the duties, she wouldn't go anywhere. So Subal got near the house. He had this calf, and he twisted the tail of the calf, and the calf ran off into the courtyard of Jatila. And Subal came running after. And as soon as Jatila saw Subal, she became suspicious, because Subal was known to be a very intimate friend of Krishna. And Jatila didn't want Krishna to have anything to do with his daughter-in-law, with her daughter-in-law. So she said, "What are you doing here?" "Oh, I'm just looking for my calf. My calf has run into your courtyard." And Jatila was suspicious, but she let him go inside. And as soon as he did, there was some other gopis there, and they told him where he could find Radharani. So the plan was that they would exchange clothes, and she would look just like Subal, and Subal would then hide in the house, and she would take the calf out and in this way escape from the house. And so she dressed just like Subal, and then she went out carrying this calf so no one could see that she was a lady, and she was able to escape the house in this way and go and meet Krishna. Now, part of the story is that she teased Krishna when she came, because Krishna knew Subal was going to try to find Radharani. And she said, "Oh, I wasn't able to find him." And she was so much wonderfully dressed like Subal that Krishna didn't notice that it was Radharani right away. So he was lamenting, "Oh, I can't meet Radharani." But then Radharani embraced Krishna, and he realized, "Oh, this is really Radharani," even though she was dressed as Subal. Now, I have a picture I'd like to share with you here in New Govardhan. This, where I live, is in San Diego, and the deities are called Radha Giridhari. Many of you know what Giridhari means, the lifter of the hill, Giridhari. So it's in honor of the Govardhan Leela. We just had a nice festival for Govardhan Puja. So,
We have Radha Girdhari, Shri Radha Girdhari is called Mira Road.
yes, Sri Radha Giridhari are our deities, and you're going to see them in a second. And so once a year, we dress up Radharani on this day as Subal. And instead of a sari, she's wearing dhoti, and she's got a turban on, and you can see her feet. And so I have a picture of that. Let's see if I can find that. Here it is. Now what I have to do is share my screen. So let's see if I can do this now. There she is. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, give me a second. I'm not so good with this.
I can't see.
How do I get back to where I was?
But I cannot see.
Oh, Krishna. I hit it twice instead of once, and now I can't get back where I was. Are you there, Samhita?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm having a little, I'm having trouble getting back to where I was. How do I show my, oh boy.
Prabhuji,
all right.
maybe you can off the share screen and then share again.
Here, can you see that?
Yes,
You
Prabhuji.
see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, there's Radharani dressed as Subal, and you see her feet, and she's got a nice turban there. And so they're happily together in the Vrindavan. So this is the one of the main pastimes that devotees remember on this very auspicious day of Gopashtami.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for the wonderful
Okay.
darshan.
Now,
Mary Radharani.
How do I get back to the other view? That's the question. It doesn't seem to help. Oh, there we go. Can you see me? Hello? Hare Krishna. So you can see me now, okay? And hear me.
Yes, sir.
Samhita? You
Yes,
okay?
yes.
All right.
Yes.
Now, I was asked to share some of my poetry. Is that right, Samhita?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So the only thing about this poetry is that some of it may be a little bit difficult to understand for children. It wasn't written with children in mind, but that's what we have. So I'm going to proceed with that, and we'll start. I'm going to start with, and I made a plan here. So
They'll understand, Prabhuji.
I'm sorry. They will understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Just give me a second. All right. So I'm going to start out with pranam prayers to Srila Prabhupada. We all know these. Nama. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Can you hear that little tambura? Everybody here?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschachadeshatarine. I bow to A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, whose mission is to teach the art of purely serving God. To Krishna, no one on this earth can be more dear than he, for at Sri Krishna's lotus feet, he dwells eternally. Obeisances to you, O prime disciple of your Lord, Sri Saraswati Thakur, wielder of the preaching sword. By preaching Lord Chaitanya's words, you've saved these Western lands from voidism, impersonalist creeds, and all such shams. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. So that's my first entry. And now I have something I call the Pian to Srila Prabhupada. The Pian is a little poem. And just give me a second here. Okay. O Prabhupada, we hail the day when you appeared just like a ray of Krishna's vast effulgence bright to give this blind world back its sight. We thank you from the bottom of our heart and pray with deepest love that we may serve your lotus feet in every circumstance we meet. As years go by and books go out, we see what life is all about. to serve your mission and our Lord's by spreading wide your sacred words. As well you want us all to strive to let those words direct our lives. This safest path will lead us home, no more in Maya's realm to roam. Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. Okay, next entry is the Shikshastika. Is everybody familiar with the Shikshastika? 8 verses about the holy name written by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes.
Prabhuji, that
Yes, sir.
Mahaprabhu's song. It is the
Yes.
he made
Samhita.
this Astakam.
Samhita, what is she saying?
The children are telling that those are the prayers sang, recited by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Okay, they know that. Okay, very good. So I'm just going to do the first one in Sanskrit, then I'll do the rest in English. Because is that okay, Samhita?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Cheto darpanamarjanam bhava mahada vagni nirvapanam Shreya kaida bachandrika batadanam vidyavadhu jivanam Anandam buddhivardhanam pratipadam purnamita swadanam Sarvatmasnapadam padam vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. All glories to the chanting of Shri Krishna's holy names, which easily extinguishes samsara's blazing flames by polishing the lust-encrusted mirror of the heart. That chanting is the waxing moon that knows the secret art of causing the white lotus of good fortune to unfurl its petals far and wide throughout this bleak and blighted world. Of transcendental knowledge which will take us to life's goal, the chanting of the name of Krishna is the life and soul. The ocean of ecstatic bliss floods far beyond its bounds, wherever Krishna's merciful and mystic name resounds. Indeed, whenever Krishna's names are sung in congregation, at every step one tastes a joy that knows no limitation. So hear with great attention, as I earnestly request, please chant Sri Krishna's holy name and be supremely blessed. The soothing nectar of the name will bathe your consciousness, bestow pure love for Krishna, and eradicate distress. Well, I can't resist the Sanskrit. You know it anyway. Nam namakari bahudani the sarva shaktis. Tatra pitani yamitak smarane nakalaha. Etadrishi tavakripa bhagavan mamapi. Durdaivami dushameha janina anuragaha. Krishna, Govinda, and Keshava too. Your names have no end, and in each of them you have invested your potencies, leaving none out. Whenever we want, we can chant them without the slightest restriction of time or of place. O Lord, who can fathom your infinite grace? Yet I am so wretched, devoid of all shame, that I haven't developed a taste for your name. Now this one you all know. Trinadapi sunichena, Tarorapi sahishnuna, Amanina manadena, Kirtani aksadahari. More humble than a blade of grass, more tolerant than a tree, to think all praise belongs to others, none belongs to me. Such qualities attract the Lord to bless one with the power to chant his name incessantly until the final hour. Now, what should we pray for? Lord Chaitanya teaches us. Nadanang nadanang nasundaring kapitang va jagadish kamaye. Mama janmane janmanishware bhavatan bhakti rahaituki tvahi. Wealth and women followers, the fruits of mundane piety, liberation from this world of limitless anxiety. For me, O Lord, these common goals have not the slightest worth. Let me serve you purely now and in each future birth. Then he has another prayer. Ainandatanuji kinkaram patitam mam vishame bhavam budhao kripaya tavapada pankaja stitaduli sadrishang vichintaya. Your servant for eternity, I lost my true identity and fell into this horrid sea of birth and death, O Lord. O Nanda's son, please hear my plea. By your sweet grace, consider me a speck of dust upon your lotus feet forevermore. Then he prays for teaching us perfection in devotional service. Nayanang gadadashudhadeya, vadanang gadadudhaya gira, Pulakaya nichitam vapukada tabanama grahane bhavishyati. Tears streaming from my eyes, my voice choked with bliss, a hair upon my body standing up in happiness. When will all these signs of rapture decorate my limbs? As I chant your holy name, the monarch of all hymns. Now, this famous verse, Yugahitam Nameshena Chakshusha Prabhashayitam Shunyahitam Jagat Savam Govinda Vidahe Name. Every moment drags on like a million years or more. From the rain clouds of my eyes, the tears in torrents pour. This whole creation is nothing but a vast and joyless void. Oh Govinda, by your absence, I am being destroyed. And then finally, this wonderful prayer in the mood of Srimati Radharani. Ashlishya paradatam pinashtumam adarshanan mahatam karotuva yatata bhava dadhatu lampato mat prananatas susevana paraha. Let Madhava embrace this maid who's fallen at his feet. Oh, let him trample me, or my most ardent hopes defeat, by never giving me a chance to see him anywhere, thus shattering my heart and plunging me into despair. You see, he is a restless libertine and not a saint, so let him act in any way he likes without restraint. Yet though his cruel and crooked ways may cause me constant woe, Krishna is the only Lord my heart shall ever know. And then there's no Palashruti verse that Lord Chaitanya wrote, but there's one that Krishna's Kaviraj wrote in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. I don't know the Bengali, but I know that I put it into a poem. These 8 essential verses Lord Chaitanya wrote to teach the practice and the goal of chanting Krishna's holy name. Day by day, whoever sings this hymn will surely reach a little closer to perfection. Spotless Krishna Prem. So, Dhriti Singh, are you there? Yes. That's you. I'm looking at you, Dhriti. Yes, Dhriti Singh. Can you memorize this in English? Samhita will help you. Maybe she doesn't understand.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Anyway, it'd be nice to memorize it. You see, it's very sweet. You can share it.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so what do we have next? Let's see. Kunjabhayari Ashtaka. You know this one, Samhita. In the Nilamani Mandala Varna. You know it?
Yes, Prabhuji, we have heard it from you.
All right, I'm going to add the tabla sound. Let's see what happens now. Okay. You hear the beat?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Now let's see. No. Stay there. Okay. Well, hey, now this is by Rupa Goswami. It's in his Stavamala. Stavamala means a garland of poems for Krishna. If you wear the mala, it's Stavamala. Anthology. Inna nila mani mandalavana pullani pakusamanchtakana Krishna labada kashora sihari sundaro Jayati kunja bihari Jayati kunja bihari. His smooth complexion conquers sapphire stunning to the eye. Kadamba blooms with fragrance full on each ear gently lie. His beauty's great and by his chest Vagunja necklace stays. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan's forest plays. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan's forest plays. Radhika, 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 Vadana Chandra Takora Savabala Babadu Cho Chachari Chatutan Chari Charuto Jayat Kunja Bihari, Jayat Kunja Bihari. Chakora longing for the moon of Radha's radiant face. a thief purloining patience from the coward's wives of peace. His expert rhythmic dancing winning all the gopis' praise. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan's forest plays. Sarvatak Patilakaula Kapava, Pungsanena Vitabasa Bhagarva, Koshta Rakshana Kategiri Dhari Lilaya. Jayati Kundi Bihari, Jayati Kundi Bihari. When Indra's sacrifice he stopped, he stole the Deva's pride by playfully uplifting Giri Govardhan to hide his friends and cows beneath the hill for 7 nights and days. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan's forest plays. Eragamandala Vibhushita Vamshi Vibramena Mananosa Vishamsi Stuyamana Chaditak Sukashari Srenabi Jayat Kunda Bihari Jayat Kunda Bihari. Heartwarming warbling melodies adorn his flute which sings of Cupid's fest. To him unending happiness it brings. The parrot pair his loving pastimes never tire to praise. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan's forest plays. Shat kumbha dutihada dukula, keka chanda gavirada chula, nambeyo vandana sudden vadanari randano. Jayati Kundi Bihari. His glistening garments steal a splendid glow by gold possessed. A perfect peacock plume bedecks his most exquisite crest. Vrindavan's radiant girls rejoice to see his loving ways. All glories to the Lord who Vrindavan's forest plays. Now, if you learn this one, Samhita, in between you can sing Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, like that. Okay. I have a slideshow I can send you to, a PowerPoint. Stastiki Kotosagandi Patira, Swanakanchi Padisho Bekatira, Radiko Natabayo Nanabari Kundaro, Jayat Kunja Bihari, Jayat Kunja Bihari. The most fragrant sandal paste anoints his limbs so slightly blue. A splendid golden belt adorns his waist he's likened to. A splendid golden belt adorns his waist he's likened to. An elephant bound by the ropes of Radha's winning ways. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan's forest plays. Gaudata tilakod and bala, Ked chancha dit champa kamara, Handikanda the Gahesha beside his Subhavan. Jayat Kunda Bihari. His fulgent forehead glows with golden tilak he's applied. His playful pastime swing his champak garland side to side. He meets the gorgeous gopis for the rendezvous in caves. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan's forest plays. E vibhamotra da gantana kutcha, prema matta visabhatna. Vibhamotra da gantana kutcha. Forgot the Sanskrit. Their work ignored, and cowards' wives are nearly paralyzed when dancing glances strike them from the corners of his eyes. Ecstatic hero setting love mad Radha's heart ablaze. All glories to the Lord who in Vrindavan forest plays. All right, here's the Sanskrit. And Vimramocha the Guntana Nitya, Chip the Gopalanaka the Kutcha, Prema Mata Vishabana Kumari, Nagaro, Jayat Kunda Bihari, Jayat Kunda Bihari, E Ashtakam Madhut Kunda Bihari, Kridaya Patati Yakilahari, Sapriyata Villa Satpada Bhagam, Taspada Kamalachanarani. So this is the Palashruti. The pastime that the Lord enjoys in broad sylvan bounds. The pastimes that the Lord enjoys in Braj's sylvan bowers enhance this octave's beauty and pour forth pure nectar showers. Whoever hears these verses soon acquires saintly traits and serves his luscious lotus feet with love that ne'er abates. So you all heard it. You're all going to serve his lustrous lotus feet with love. Okay, how long should I go, Samhita?
You can go on.
Go on? Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Is your mother's here doing something else? I don't see her.
Now I'm listening.
Oh, there
to
she is.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Okay. I didn't. You were out of the frame. Okay.
All of us are here. We are listening to you, Prabhuji.
I'm sorry.
We are listening to you.
Okay. Okay. I didn't see you. That's why. All right. Well, let's go on. Let's see what's next. I have some other ones here. So that was Indranila. Oh, Kunkamak the Kanchanabja. You know that one? This is
Abhika.
prayer to Radharani by the Shari and the Shuka. Bhakti Juice Swami made a wonderful recording of this many years ago. I don't know if you heard it in Sanskrit. All right, I'm really just going to do one Sanskrit verse here because otherwise it gets too long. It has a nice beat. The children can learn it. So easy. Kunkamata kanchanam jagavahari goraba pitananchitam jaganda kirti nindi soraba pallavesha suna sabhavanchitarta sadika mayamatma parupadma dasya dasturadika. Her gold complexion steals the pride of golden lotus tinged with red. Her fragrance mocks the scent of lotus bloom with saffron powder spread. Her skill in satisfying Sri Hari is perfect and complete. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Her wondrous silken garments shame the splendor rubies can display. She is a blooming garden where the bee of Krishna loves to play. She worships Surya every day, so she and Madhava can meet. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Eclipsed by Radha's tenderness, the flame of budding blossoms dims. The moon, the lotus, sandal paste and camphor serve her cooling limbs. When Krishna burns with love desires, her soothing touch dispels the heat. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Though youthful goddesses adored by all adore the goddess Shri, she lacks Shri Radha's beauty, youth, and every other quality. So when it comes to lover sports, with Radha no one can compete. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Within the rasa dance, her singing and her joking are the best. She shines with countless traits divine, like love and gorgeous form and dress. Among the famous gopis of Vrindavan, she's supremely sweet. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Eternal pastimes, beauty, youth, and love for Krishna make her rich. The loving gopis tremble just to see her love at highest pitch. Her meditation on Sri Krishna's form and pastimes is complete. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Perspiring, trembling, hairs on end, and crying, faltering of the voice, impatience, joy, and guile, these signs of rapture make her friends rejoice. For Krishna's eyes, these many gem-like ecstasies provide a treat. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Apart from Krishna for a moment, Radha feels anxiety and restlessness and other moods, the highest kind of ecstasy. But when she meets him with some effort, all her sufferings retreat. May Radhika bestow on me the service of her lotus feet. Exalted goddesses like Parvati can hardly ever see Shri Krishna's lover Radhika. But if a humble devotee does hear these verses, then Shri Radha, who enjoys with Shri Hari, will pour the nectar of her service down on him eternally. There you go. Now I want to do one about the binding of Krishna, Damodar pastime. What do you think?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Let me find it.
The new one, Prabhuji.
Yeah, I want. What did I do here? Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. You ready? All right, I'll stop this soon. Okay. At last, Yashoda caught her naughty child, who smashed a pot of yogurt in a peak. Though seemingly annoyed, she felt beguiled by little Krishna's loving charm, unique. Oh, imp, I've caught you now, but do not fear. You see, I've thrown the stick upon the floor. But I must bind you with these ropes, my dear, lest you increase your mischief more and more. And so Yashoda bound her little son, who hid his glory to evoke her love. The blessing she enjoyed are never won by gods and goddesses who dwell above. Now here's another one about Krishna's babyhood. You know when all Yashoda's friends go to Yashoda and complain about Krishna? Because he's stealing their butter and doing all kinds of mischief. Actually, they just wanted to go and relish his smile. So they went to complain about it. So this one is about that. Okay. Yashoda's friends approached her and complained about her restless son, the butter thief. Oh, friend, this child of yours must be restrained. He simply torments us with no relief. We hope that you will thoroughly chastise this naughty boy who steals and eats our food. But then he looked at them with love-filled eyes, awakening their sweet maternal mood. And so Yashoda and her friends were drowned in waves and whirlpools of maternal love. In all three worlds, no greater love is found. Its home is in Goloka, far above. Okay, here's one you haven't heard before, I don't think. This has a nice beat to it. Okay. Anitam navanavanitam kenitapitam vayakwame monadi iti samudi yulatantam bhumam malam balami gopalam. Who stole my butter, who drank my milk, and where can my flute be found? I bow to the cowherd child who shouts these words as he rolls on the ground. Ever hear that? Krishna's throwing a tantrum. Nitam navanavanitam kenitapitam payakwame monadi iti samudi yulatantam bhuma. Here's one. Madoram, Madoram, Bapadasya Vabo, Madoram, Madoram, Vadanam, Madoram, Manugandi Mandus Mitameta Daho, Madoram, 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 Madoram. You know this one, Driti? You know this one, Driti Singh? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You know this one. I saw you smiling. Sweet, sweet is my dear Lord's form, sweet is still his face so fair. But his honey-scented gentle smile is sweet beyond compare. Uradikatamunadi databangam, Navajadadikidano sadangam, Yuvadibadai datamanatadangam, Pranamatiyamanatatikatadangam. His flute emanates entrancing sounds for the cowherd girls whose love abounds, for the clever cloud-complexioned lord who's dancing upon the Kalindi shore. All right, let's see what else we have. Barhapiram Mala Bindradvamshi Naranatanvam Nana Kalpashi Sampan Gopa Sribi Sambita Netranandam Kuvan Krishna Tuntadik Sadviksheta Sove Kamak Sampadya Rasmakam Vinyasina. Undecked with crown of peacock plumes, enchanting songs with flute you sing, wearing lovely ornaments while standing in the gopis' ring. Dear most Krishna, eyes delight if you will kindly glance our way. All our heart's desires will be fulfilled on this most blessed day. With a lovely peacock plume upon his head, and fragrant flower placed upon each ear. He enters Braja's world with graceful tread, a handsome dancing actor without peer. His golden yellow raiment brightly glows, his splendid garland reaches to his knees, and from his luscious lips the nectar flows and fills his flute with charming melodies. As Krishna thus begins his blissful day, with cowherd friends who sing his glory sweet, he beautifies Vrindavan's forest way with fine impressions of his lotus feet. Yamalajana bandhana mashitadandhana mahiganjana kanalasapadam. Okay. His lips are sweet, his smile is sweet, his lotus eyes and face are sweet, his heart is sweet, his name is sweet. O King of Sweet, your King is sweet, your King is sweet. O King of Sweet, your sweet complete. Let's see what else. Bajanga the Pachandaka, Spurda the Kanda Chudankore, the Danka Shataganchala, the Banda Bringam Rame, Patanga Duhitustati, Banakati the Keri Priye, Padas Puritume Mahos, Twamukunda
Huh?
Shadharati. Hare Krishna. You wear the best of crests, a crown of perfect. You wear the best of crests, a crown of perfect peacock plumes. Your dancing glances stun the bees, meandering midst the blooms. You relish love play in a cottage by Kadindi shore. O Krishna, make your love for you be mine forevermore. O Krishna, make your love for you be mine forevermore. Samhiti, you there?
Yes,
Okay. I see there's a lot of children in the screen here.
the Madhupati poem we have taught, all the children know the poem.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Say again.
We were telling that some of the children they know your poem of Madhupati, the king of
Oh, they
sweetness.
know that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Your lips are sweet, your smile is sweet, your lotus eyes and face are sweet. That one?
Yes, Prabhuji. Can somebody sing for Prabhuji? Any child, if you remember, please raise your hands.
Subhadra knows it. I think she's got her hand up. Yeah. I don't know, but I have to find it. Ah, here it is. It's a long one. All right, let's do that. We'll end with that because this is going to go on for a while. And it goes through the different pastimes. It's good. Your lotus feet and hands are sweet, your waist and lotus navel sweet, your threefold bending pose is sweet, O King of Sweet, you're sweet complete, O King of Sweet, you're sweet complete. Your lips are sweet, your smile is sweet, your lotus eyes and face are sweet, your heart is sweet, your name is sweet, O King of Sweet, you're sweet complete. Your jaunty peacock plume is sweet, your forest flower garland sweet, your bluish black complexion sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your jeweled ornaments are sweet, your silken yellow garments sweet, your flute and horn and staff are sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your splendid golden belt is sweet, your brilliant yellow tilak sweet, your gunja berry necklace sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Okay, let's do one Hare Krishna. I'll say, you say. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I saw Adita singing. Is it? Yeah, she's smiling now.
He also knows.
Shruti Yashasvi.
Your glossy curly locks are sweet, your dancing sidelong glance is sweet, your eyebrows playful gestures sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your voice is sweet, your words are sweet, your tinkling ankle bells are sweet, your flute song and your laughter sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your lips are sweet, your smile is sweet, your lotus eyes and face are sweet, your heart is sweet, your name is sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your crawling in your yard is sweet, your being dragged by cabs is sweet, the elder gopis' laughter sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. The elder gopis' plaints are sweet, your feigning innocence is sweet, your melting all their hearts is sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. The claim you eat in earth is sweet, your shoulder scolding you is sweet, your opening your mouth is sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your butter thievery is sweet, you're running from your mother sweet, her binding you with ropes is sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your lips are sweet, your smile is sweet, your lotus eyes and face are sweet, your heart is sweet, your name is sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your cows and coward friends are sweet, your giddy Govardhan is sweet, your dear Yamuna river sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your forest wanderings are sweet, your foot dust and your gait are sweet, your dancing and your singing sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your jokes and playful pranks are sweet, your generosity is sweet, your love for your companion sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your mimicry of birds is sweet, your swinging from a bough is sweet, your daily forest picnic sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your nap beneath the tree is sweet, your friend's massage and songs are sweet, your soft and fragrant limbs are sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your lips are sweet, your smile is sweet, your lotus eyes and face are sweet. Your heart is sweet, your name is sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your moonlit autumn night is sweet, the forest heady fragrant sweet, your flute song for the gopis sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. The gopis joining you is sweet, they are testing their devotion sweet, their song of full submission sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your love play with the girls is sweet, their pride at being with you is sweet, your disappearance bittersweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your secret rendezvous is sweet, your dalliance with Radha sweet, her love for you supremely sweet, O King of sweet, you're sweet complete. The gopis search for you is sweet, they're acting out your pastime sweet, their moving song of longing sweet, King of sweet, you're sweet complete. Your coming back to them is sweet, your pacifying words are sweet, your blessed rasa dance is sweet, O King of sweet, You're sweet complete. Your lips are sweet, your smile is sweet, your lotus eyes and face are sweet. Your heart is sweet, your name is sweet, O King of sweet. You're sweet complete. My humble hymn is no great feat, yet still I pray, O King of sweet, that with your favor it may meet. So you'll reveal your lotus feet, so you'll reveal your lotus feet. Well, my voice is gone.
Because of you, we will get to see the lotus feet of the Lord Prabhuji.
Well, I hope so.
Prabhuji, Dhriti and some children want to share something.
Okay, I'm listening.
Prabhuji, I would like to sing that Srila Prabhupada Kripashtaka, first paragraph. You have on the offering to Srila Prabhupada on his disappearance day.
Okay.
Trapped within samsara's all-consuming blazing fire, we had no hope of rescue till your Guru's strong desire inspired and empowered you to boldly cross the sea and teach the truths of bhakti so some souls would be set free. O Prabhupada, your mercy is my only treasure now. Unto your soothing lotus feet I bow. O Prabhupada, your mercy is my only treasure now. Unto your soothing lotus feet I bow. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you. That was you, Vijay Lakshmi?
My name is Dhriti.
Okay,
Dhriti. My name is Dhriti.
Okay, I don't see you there. I saw someone else singing. Thank you, Dhriti. That was beautiful.
Her mother's name is Vijay Lakshmi Mataji. So
Dhriti's mother is Vijay Lakshmi.
Oh.
Dhriti.
Okay, because I saw her also singing. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Now
So
this one.
you can learn the other verses too?
They know all the verses, but
Okay.
because of time, we said only one.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe we'll send a recording.
Yes, that would be
to you.
nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Then this one more child wants to do.
Okay, I'm ready. Which one? What's the name?
Rijmohan, one paragraph.
Yes, Mataji.
One paragraph.
His lips are sweet, his face is sweet, his eyes are sweet, his smile is sweet, his loving heart is sweet, his gait is sweet, O King of sweet, his sweet complete. His lips are sweet, his face is sweet, his eyes is sweet, his smile is sweet, his loving heart is sweet, his gait is sweet, O sweet complete. Thank you, Prabhuji. And Prabhuji, please give me more blessings to sing more wonderful poems done by you. And Prabhuji, I have sent a link of a lecture of Gopashtami in my chat box. You can please see it.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. And there's one, I'm going to just end with this. This is from the Padyavali, describing how we can, okay, let me just, sorry. It's sometimes described that this Kali Yuga is like a blazing forest fire, you know? And we try to get relief. So how can we get relief in this forest fire? This is a verse about that. Aho aho bir nakale beduyate Sudha sudara modoram pade pade Dine dine chandana chandra shitalam Yasho yashodatana yasya bhiyate. Because at every step they drink a flood of wondrous nectar sweet, whose cooling power sandal paste enhanced with camphor can't defeat. They feel as if the raging blaze of Kali's days had ne'er begun. How blessed are they who fill their days with praise of Shri Yashoda's son. So the more that you can fill your days with the glorification of Krishna, Yashoda's son, the more you feel that even though it's Kali Yuga, you won't be suffering the burning miseries that are attendant all around us. So this is how we can survive in this world and go back to Godhead, by becoming immersed in Krishna Katha. And that's why I wrote these poems, so that devotees could chant them and relish them and enjoy Krishna Katha, and in this way soothe the burning heart in this Kali Yuga. So thank you all very much for attending, and especially Krishnanandan, Bhagavad Gita, and Samhita for inviting me to this wonderful gathering. And I'm hoping it's not the last time, but this is our way that we can associate even in these days of the COVID. Hare Krishna. Okay, I'm going to sign off. It's getting a little late here. I know it's the day is going on there. Haribol.
Haribol. Thank you,
Let
Prabhuji.
let us loudly chant Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama Hare
Ram
Rama, Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram
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 Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram.
We are very, very grateful, Prabhuji, to you for giving us your divine association. It makes a big impact. From the time we have met you, it has made a big impact on our lives. And that is what that divine vibrations which we have always heard. That is what we are sharing with everyone, Prabhuji. Also, principles. Okay.
Thank you. That was you, Bhagavad Kripa.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yeah. We have a special relationship. All this time you spent here, and it's been 5 years since I was there, right?
Yes.
I think 2015. Yeah.
Yes.
So much has happened. But you can see how Krishna consciousness allows us to survive all of the difficulties in the Kali Yuga.
Yes,
And
Prabhuji.
the things. And I always like to say there's a silver lining to this whole COVID thing. And that I've been giving classes in Toronto. I gave one yesterday in Lima, and New Jersey, and everyone's now in Bombay or Mumbai. So think of me again. Every so often I can give, a class. I can have maybe also present PowerPoint. I've done that before. And just like I did when I was there.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. I'm going to have to sign off.
And also,
Thank you
please
very
bless
much.
all these children and all the teachers, Prabhuji. Please bless all of them.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Also,
Glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hari Baru, Hari Bol.
Okay, over to you, Vijay Lakshmi Mataji. Can you please introduce our chief guest today?
Hello.
You have to unmute.
Yes. It's audible. Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Hare Krishna. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome between us Mrs. Meena Prem Kumar, and it gives me immense pleasure to introduce her because she belongs to our family. That is, she has dedicated her life to the service of the society. Like father, we always say, like father, like daughter. She has inculcated all the values from her father. Her father is also serving the society, and she is prominent in serving into the education field. And not only that, just let me give a brief description about her. She has done banking for 4 years and she has been teaching since last 15 years. and she is working as an HM since last 8 years. She's looking after the administration. She's taking care of the counseling. And not only that, she's motivating her staff members and students. And this is not the end. She is even guiding her parents of her students. So it gives us immense pleasure to welcome between us the principal madam of Keshav Hegde School. And one more thing about her, I would like to say, she is daughter of Yajna Prabhuji. Like Yajna Prabhuji has given so many wonderful qualities to his children that we can see how they have imbibed all those qualities in their life. She's been serving sincerely since past 15 years into the field of education. So let us all welcome her by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. All of you, I request, please raise your hands. We would like to welcome her by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Thank you. Thank you for this warm welcome and a very lovely morning. This was a very good start for a Sunday. Actually, when I was invited for this program and the timing was 8:30, I said 8:30 Sunday morning, everybody would be sleeping, isn't it? It's a weekend. But now this COVID has spread so vast that whether it is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it is, every day is the same day. You have to wake up the same time, same routine, come and sit on the online and work. That has become a routine now. But I find today when I entered this program, it was a really wonderful program. I saw the amount of enthusiasm the children were showing, and they singing the bhajans and participating in the poetry. Wonderful poem sessions are conducted by the Guruji, and the children also enthusiastically joining him was really wonderful. And I could see children, they were very small. So one few children are too young and they have learned all the verses so beautifully and even uh, recited them so wonderfully. That was amazing. And here I was invited here to guide or say something like why we have to start teaching the Bhagavad Gita at an early age. I see here the children have already learned many things. So there's hardly anything to be guided here or spoken about. But still, personally, I feel that children, if they start learning Bhagavad Gita, mainly not the English version, but in the Sanskrit version, if they learn, what it helps is it helps the children to clear their pronunciation, the way they speak. The speech is very clear because of the Sanskrit words. Secondly, they get to learn a lot of meanings, in-depth meanings of these words, being our culture, Indian culture. Sanskrit gives us a lot of in-depth to our culture. So if more or less, if I'm not against English, I being an English teacher, I would very well support English. But then when it comes to learning Bhagavad Gita, I would prefer the children or anybody learning it in the Sanskrit words, in the original, which will help them to memorize and keep their memory sharp. This will enhance their memory. So when children, whenever we teach something, we always prefer the children. The children should learn. Anyway, learning is always there. Throughout our life, we keep learning. Whatever is age, there is no bar for learning. There's no age bar for learning. But then if we start teaching the children, they learn quickly because their memory is blank. They are totally blank. They grasp whatever we teach, they grasp it easily because they don't have any fear whether I will be able to learn, whether I will be able to remember, what if I forget. These kind of fears they don't have. So they are very clear. So that is the reason we always tell that whatever we have to teach the children, we should teach them in the early age. Even when we teach them to
Hare
sing
Krishna.
or dance, Any kind of activity, when we try to teach them, we always start at an early age, because that is an easy age for them to learn very quickly. And this can be inculcated throughout their life. Once they learn it in the younger age, they can carry it through their life and be a very good human being. Because people, when we get connected to spirituality at a young age, it is generally it is said that spirituality people should get connected after they get retired, because they don't have any work now. So this is the time they should devote their life for spirituality. This is not the right. I don't agree with this. Spirituality is connected right from our birth. So we should teach the children at a very young age, where they can learn very quickly, they can improve their memory, they can sharpen their memory, and concentration will improve. This will definitely show in their even their academic career also, and also in their life, how to live, have a loving, caring life with others. In today's times, if we see, there are a lot of violence, corruptions, so many negative features we can see. This all can be avoided if we start inculcating good culture into our children. When they grow up, they grow with this feeling of love for one another and the true meaning of life. When they understand, so automatically all this negative characters or features which are there in this world, this will get erased over a period of time, and there will be goodness all over the world. So that is the reason, very much more reason, that we should teach the children. And not only children, even the elders should start learning. By seeing the children, elders also should start learning all these things. So I personally feel learning is a process, continuous process for everybody. So let us start from the childhood. Let children learn everything. Parents should encourage the children. It is not learning something spiritual or learning Bhagavad Gita is not connected to anything. It will not distract the children from their studies or other activities of their life. In fact, it will improve their regular life and their learnings, their school education, everything will get improved. This is not a distraction. So they should learn it at a very young age. This is how I feel. Thank you very much for inviting me for this program. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Meena madam, and thank you very much for such enlightening with wonderful words.
Want to say something,
Vijayalakshmi Mataji, you would like to say something?
Yes, it gives us, very valuable input we could hear from you, madam. This is a privilege of having a principal in the family. Like you are our family member now. And it's a privilege, and we would like to welcome you again and again into such kind of events which we conduct every month. It has been decided. And as you rightly said that, these spiritual values should be inculcated right from the birth of the child. Not like, when we turn up, our hair turns up gray. Like we all started very late. Of course, you are from a Brahminic family. So right from the birth, you had the privilege of learning all the Vedic rituals and everything. But, people in Bombay, it's very difficult to, not only in Bombay, in other places also, it's very difficult to convince. But a person like you, if you come and convince, because you are in that position, being an educator, being a principal of the school, it gives us immense boost to conduct such kind of programs again and again, again and again. Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving your wonderful and valuable thoughts to all of our parents. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm honored for being here. Thank you.
Very good. Yes, Samita, over to you.
Yes, thank you very much, madam, and thank you very much, Vijayalakshmi Mataji. Vijayalakshmi Mataji is a teacher in a nice teacher in Borivali. So she has trained her children in reciting Bhagavad Gita in many shlokas. So let us see the children reciting the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita.
Hare Krishna. We, the children of Narasimha Institute of Children's Education from Borivali, would like to recite 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, devotional service. I would like to request Vich Thakkar to kindly introduce.
Hare Krishna. On the occasion of Gopastami, we, the students of Narasimha Institute of Children Education, would like to recite Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 12, Devotional Service. Bhakti Yoga, pure devotional service to Lord Krishna, means for attaining pure love for Krishna, which is the highest end of existence. Those who follow this supreme path develop divine qualities. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 12, Devotional Service. Atha Dvadajodhyayah Arjuna Uvacha Evam Satatayuktaye Bhaktastvam Paryupasate Ye Chapyaksharam Tesham Ki Yoga Vittamaha Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Vekamano Nityayukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetas Te Me Yukta Tamamataha Ye Tvaksharam Manirdeshyam Avyaktam Paryupasate Satyam Cha Kutastamachalam Dhruvam
Sanviyamyendriyagramam sarvatra samabuddhayah te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutani te ratah eso vitasarasteta avyakta saptasetasam avyakta hi gatir dukkham dehavadhyavapyate ये तो सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धार्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरत्पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसा
मय्ये वामन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवशिष्यसि मय्येव अथ ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः
अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मां यच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं तदा कुर्यादात्मवान् श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासः ज्ञानाध्यायं विशिष्यते ज्ञानात् कर्मफलत्यागः त्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्
अद्वेष्ट सर्वभूतानां मैत्रकरुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः क्षमा दुःख सुखक्षमे सन्तुष्टा सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यार्पिता मनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्ता स मे प्रियः
यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो द्विजते च यः
हर्षामर्ष भयोद्वेगे मुक्तो या स च मे प्रियः अनेकपेक्षा सुचिर्दक्षा उदासीनो गताव्यतः सर्वारंभ परित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः
यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभा परित्यागी भक्तिमान्या स मे प्रियः क्षमा शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णा सुखदुःखेषु समासङ्गा विवर्जितः
तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरामतिर् भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः ये तु धर्मामृतम् इदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियः ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे भक्तियोगो नाम द्वादशोऽध्यायः हरे कृष्णा 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 कृष्णा
हरे
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 राम
हरे राम
हरे
राम
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 हरे
हरे हरे
हरे
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Wonderfully recited by the children of Borivali. They are trained by Vijayalakshmi Mataji. Thank you very much, Mataji. Now next, we'll be continuing with another game. All the children are ready?
I would like to thank parents of all these children who engaged themselves into training these children. Actually, during this COVID period, they wrote 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and they not only wrote 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, they made an attempt to learn these verses. And actually, the COVID situation helped us because we could make international call. So I would like to thank each and every parent of our congregation for motivating your children to recite these Bhagavad Gita shlokas. Hare Krishna parents, and thank you very much to all my wonderful children for participating. And I would like to thank even the small children who are so patiently they are watching all the event throughout. They are here since morning 8:30, so they might have got up by almost by 7:30. So Sunday is a day, where everyone wants to relax, but they all got up and they are ready and they're, eager to watch each and every event. Thank you, children. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. So all the children, get ready for the game. So, okay. So let me introduce you. This is another game which we are going to play. The name is Darshavatar game. Okay. So now in this game, all of you must be all of us are familiar with the 10 main incarnations of Lord Krishna, right? The Supreme Lord, there are many incarnations of the Lord according to Srimad Bhagavatam, but all of us know about the 10 main incarnations which are called Dash Avatar, right? So now in this game, we will be showing few pictures, okay? You will be shown few pictures and you have to look at that picture and the Lord's photo will be missing. And you have to type in the chat box. You have to type in the chat box which incarnation of the Lord it is. Understood what you have to do? You have to find out which incarnation of the Lord it is according to the picture and you have to answer in the chat box. Whoever, okay, now there will be total 21 questions. So in the first 10 questions, it will be passing round. So the question will be team wise. For example, the first question will be to Subal team or Shridam team, like that. So I will be announcing the team. So the children of that team, I hope all of you remember which team you belong to, right? So the team who is called for, who is given the question, the children from that team have to answer. Okay, those who answer first, if they can answer, they will win, or we'll be passing the question to the next team. Okay, so now our first 10 questions will be passing round. It will be like that, and the next 10 questions will be buzzer round. Okay, so in buzzer round we'll be having again like the first, the child who answers first, that team wins. Okay, so we'll go like that. So we'll start with the passing round. So all of you are ready. The first question okay, so the first question goes to Subala team. Okay, the children of Subala team, be ready. So the first question is this one. Find out the incarnation and answer in the chat box. Only the children of Subala team, A to D. If anyone else answers, then you will be out. Okay, very good. Great answers. Now let us move on to the next question. The next question is for Shridam team. That is the children whose names are starting from E to I. Okay, only those children will be answering. So the next question is for Shridam team. Okay, very good. We got a few answers. Shridam team, where are you? Children. Okay, let me again revise. I think some children are confused with their teams. So the children whose names are starting from A, B, C, D belong to Subala team. Okay, and the children whose names are starting from E, F, G, H, I belong to Shridama team. And then the children whose names are starting from J, K, L, M, N. Okay, these letters, if your names are starting, you belong to Sudama team. And if your name is starting from O, P, Q, R, S, T, then you belong to Madhumangal team. And if your names are starting from U, W, X, Y, Z, then you belong to Vrishabha team. Okay, I hope you are clear with your teams now. Now you have to answer only the question which is given to your team. So now Shridam team and Subal team did very well. Now we move on to Sudama team. So the next question goes to Sudama team. Answer in the chat box. Okay, very good. Well done, Sudama team. So now please wait until your next question. Now the next question is for Madhumangal team. Okay, those children whose names are starting from O to T. So Madhumangal team, be ready. Your question is this one. This question should be answered only by the children whose names are starting from U, W, X, Y, Z. If anybody else answers, then you are out. Please be careful. Okay, let us move on to the next question. The next question is again for Virishabha team. Okay, no children, other children, please keep quiet. Only the children whose names are from U, W, X, Y, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Only they will answer. Okay, others keep quiet. Even if you know the answer, now you should not answer. So the question is this one. Answer in the chat box. Only Vrishabha team children. Okay, very nice. Children of Rishabha team are answering. Okay, now the next question is for Madhumangal team. So which children will be answering? The children whose names are starting from O, P, Q, R, S, T. Only those children will be answering. Other children, keep quiet. So the next question, Madhumangal team, children answer. Okay, very good. So Siddhama team. Okay, Madhumangal team answered very well. Okay, so let us. Okay, so the next question is for Sudama team. That is J, K, L, M, N. If your names are starting from J, K, L, M, N, please answer this question. So the next question is for Sudama team. Answer in the chat box. Okay. So Sudama team has answered very well. So the next question is for whom? It is for Sridhama team. So the children whose names are starting from E, F, G, H, I will answer. Others, please keep quiet. So the next question is for Sridhama team. Answer in the chat box. Okay, very good. Hari bol. Answers are coming. So the next question is for Subara team. The team whose the children whose names are starting from A, B, C, D. They have to answer. So the next question is for Subala team. Others, please keep quiet. Next question. Please answer in the chat box. Very nice. They are so fast. Okay. Now my question is, did I miss any team for second chance? Each team got 2 questions. Am I correct? Each team got 2 questions, right? Till now? For the passing round? Yes. Okay. I hope I didn't miss any team. Okay, so now for the passing round, we finished one team. Each team got 2 questions. So now we have completed the passing round. So now get ready for the next round. Next round is the buzzer round. So I'll just go to the next question and you have to immediately answer. The child who answers first the team wins. Okay, be ready. So the next question is this one. Okay, come on, we have got answers. So the next question. This will be little faster, so we'll be moving on to the next question little faster. Okay, wonderful. Next question. Haribol. Next question. So the children are very fast. Haribol to all the Gopas. So the next question. Okay, Haribol. So the next question. Okay, so we got answers for this. The next question. We are running towards end of the quiz. Okay. Next question. Quickly, children answer in the chat box. Okay, wonderful. We are getting answers. Next question. Okay, we move on to the next question. Okay, wonderful. Haribol. Now this is the second last question. Haribol to all the Gopas. Now the last question. Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. So we finished the Dashavatar game round, both the rounds, passing round and buzzer round. So wait till we announce the winners. Okay. So we'll in some time we'll if time permits, we'll continue the first game and then we'll be announcing the winners in the end. Okay. So please wait. Now you wish to see the actual photos of the Dashavatar game. You wish to see the incarnations, the forms of the Lord. So let us see if your answers are correct or not. Okay? Yes. So let's start seeing the actual photos. So as you answered, it is Kurmadev, Matsya Avatar, Vaman Avatar, Varaha Avatar, Sri Ram Avatar, Sri Narsimha Avatar, Avatar. Sri Ram Avatar. Varaha Avatar, coming from the nostrils of Lord Brahma. Srimatsya Avatar. Shivaman Avatar, taking the 2 steps from Bali Maharaj. Next, Kalki Avatar. Next, Balaram Avatar, killing Pralambasura. Parshuram Avatar, killing all the Kshatriyas. Vaman Avatar, arresting Bali Maharaj because he could give only 2 steps. Where is the 3rd step? Next, Narasimha Avatar, pleased with Prahlad Maharaj. Sri Ram Avatar, breaking the bow in Sita Swayamvar. Sri Vaman Avatar. Then Sri Balaram Avatar. Then last but not the least, Sri Ram Avatar. Okay, Sri Dashavatar ki Jai. Okay, so how you're feeling now?
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
We want to play more.
Thank you, children. So now, by the results of this Dashavatar game, we come to know that there is a tie between Subala team and Sudama team. Okay, the children of Subala team and Sudama team, there is a tie. So we are going to have, we are going to continue the first quiz again. Okay, we'll be continuing the first quiz, which is about the Krishna pastime movie. So before that, we'll hear few children reciting the 15th chapter of Bhagavad-Gita. Okay, we hear the recitation and then we'll continue the game again and then we'll see who are the winners. By the time, you also keep your ghee lamps ready because in some time we'll be coming to an end to this festival. So we'll be offering ghee lamps to the Lord. Okay, to Lord Damodar. So you keep that also ready. So now we see the recitation of Bhagavad Gita for a few minutes and then we continue the game.
Hare Krishna. We, the children of Narasimha Institute of Children's Education, are going to recite Bhagavad Gita chapter number 15, Purushottam Yoga, from 1 to 8 verses. Yes.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Urvamulam Adasakham Asvastam Prahuravayam Chandansi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Savedati Adaschotam Prasuta Tasya Sakha Guna Pravidha Nitya Pravala Adyaksha Mulani Anusankatani Karmani Vantihi Manushya Loke
Narupam Asyeha Tathopalabhyate नान्धो न शादेन समप्रसिद्धा अस्वस्थैवं सुविरूढमूलम् असानतस्तेन विधानचित्वा तथा पदं तव परिमार्गितव्यम् यास्मिन् गता नान्वर्तन्ति भूयात् तथा समेन जीव्या पुरुषात् प्रपद्ये ये ते प्रवृत्ति प्रसिद्धा पुराणी निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषा अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामा द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ता सुखदुःखसंज्ञे गच्छन्त्यमूढा पदमव्ययं तत् न तद्भाष्यते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम हरे कृष्ण
ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूत सनातन मनसस्त्राणि इन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति शरीरं यत् अवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रमतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वासयात्
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
हरे
Hare
राम
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So loud Hari Bol to the children of Jangid complex, Shantidam, Meera Road children. So they have been trained by Lakshmi Mataji. Thank you very much, Mataji, for training these children to recite Bhagavad-Gita, 15th chapter. Okay, so now we forgot one thing, right? As today it is Gopashtami, many of you have dressed up like Gopas, right? So those of you who have dressed up like Gopas, please on your videos, we would like to take a photo. Okay? Please on your videos, those children who have dressed as Gopas, who have put pagdis. Okay, very nice. Beautiful. All of you are really looking like Subal, Sridham, Madhumangal, Vrishabha, Stoka Krishna. All of you are ready to go and play with Krishna. Very nice. Wonderful. So we are taking a photo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Very nice. Wonderful, Gopas. So today, even in all the temples of ISKCON around the world, even Srimati Radharani and all the gopis are dressed up like Gopas. They have also won pagdis like you. Okay, very nice. Thank you, children, for dressing up beautifully. Okay, so now let us continue with the game. So we'll be announcing the winners in the end. But as I said, there is a tie between two teams. So we continue with the game. As the first one was, you have to watch the movie carefully. So even the other teams, the other children can also watch. You watch the movie, very beautiful you listen to the pastime and you answer the question of the pastime. Okay? So let us start. Yes. Let me share the screen.
His glories. When Krishna reached the age of Pauganda, 6 years, he was given the charge of cows and calves. One day, Krishna, Balram and their friends entered the forest of Vrindavan to graze the cows. After they had rested on the cool banks of the Yamuna, some cowherd boys came to Krishna and Balram. They said, "O Krishna, O Balram, listen, listen. There is a great forest nearby. It is filled with the most juicy tal fruits. But living in that forest is a wicked donkey demon called Dhenukasur. He is strong and cunning and does not allow even the birds and animals to enter." The cowherd boys continued, "O Krishna, O Balram, only you can kill that wicked, cruel demon and get those fruits for us. We are really longing to taste them." Krishna and Balram laughed and set out for the forest called Talvan. Balram entered first. He caught hold of a big tal tree and shook it hard. The fruits fell to the ground and the cowherd boys ate them with great joy. Hearing the sounds of the shaking.
Okay, so that was the clip. So now the question is, mainly Suval and Sudam team can answer. So the question is, the Gopas, they came to Krishna and Balaram and they asked for something. What did they ask for? What did they desire to have? They came and requested Krishna and Balaram for something. Yes, very good. So the children are answering. Very nice. Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. Yes, very nice. So after this, the killing of Dhenukasura happens. So now again, yes, so I got your answers. Children, wonderful. Well done. So the next question, you'll be seeing another clip, another animated clip where about the pastimes with the Gopas. Okay. So let me share the screen. Listen carefully, okay? In this, you have to really listen carefully. The question is very wonderful, okay? You listen carefully. In this, you have to listen carefully. Again, I'm telling, okay? So this is about, okay, so watch the clip carefully and then be ready to answer the question.
Krishna and Balram. He took the form of a cowherd boy and joined all the other children in playing. Krishna, Balram and their friends welcomed the new cowherd boy to join in the fun. In the next game, the boys formed two teams. Krishna and Balram were the leaders of these teams. Pralamba was in Krishna's party. In this game, the losers had to carry the winners on their backs. Balram and his team won the first game, so Krishna and his team had to carry them. Aha! This was exactly what Pralamba wanted. Krishna carried Sridama. Bhadrasen carried Rishabh. And Pralamba carried Balram. Pralamba started to walk and quietly took Balram far away. However, Balram could understand the intentions of
Yes, all the children can answer, no problem. Okay, so all of you watched carefully, all of you heard carefully. Let us see who heard the animated movie carefully. Okay, very nice. So who dressed up as the cowherd boy? Pralambasura. That is not the question. The actual question is, you saw that the teams, when one team won and the other team lost, they had to carry, right? So 3 coward boys were carrying 3 coward boys. So the question to all of you is, which cowherd boy carried whom? So answer first. Krishna carried whom? Answer in the chat box. Krishna carried whom? Wonderful. So all of you heard carefully. Very nice. The second is, Vajrasen carried whom? Okay, very nice. Wonderful. Hari bol. All of you are listening carefully. The third one is the easiest. Pralambasur carried whom? Balaram ji. Shri Krishna Balaram ki jai. Vrindavan Gopas ki jai. Aap sab ki jai. Very nice. Wonderful answers. So now the judges will be deciding the winners. Till that time, all of you are ready with the ghee lamps? All of you are ready with the ghee lamps to offer it to Lord Damodar? This is Kartik month, right? So we need to offer lamps to Lord Damodar, Yashoda Damodar. So please keep your lamps ready. So in today's game, there was such a wonderful performance. We are not able to decide who is the winner. Okay, but still we will tell you in the end which team won. So now let me share the screen. You see Yashoda Damodar, you light the lamp. Along with that, you sing Damodar Ashtaka. Okay?
Ishwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasatmangalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yashodamyaludanadavanam Naramishramatyantatodritalopya Rudandamurnetra Rudram Vrijandam Varamajayugmena Sarvakanetam Muhushvasakam Vadrirekantakanta Sitagravam Damodaram Bhakti
Very nice. All of you keep your lamps in front. Let us take a photo, group photo. No problem. When you are offering also, we took your video. It was wonderful to see all of you offering the lamps. Shri Shri Yashoda Damodar ki jai. Wonderful. Very good, children. Okay. So today, all of you did such a wonderful performance. You heard this from such a senior devotee, His Grace Davida Prabhuji, and you saw the pastimes of Lord Krishna with the Gopas. You told the names of Dashavatar, you saw the photos, you did so many things, right? So all of you are winners, right? All of you are winners because all of us got Krishna's mercy. Lord Krishna will be pleased with all of us. But according to the judges, the quiz winners, okay. So we have learned that Subala team, Sudama team were the winners. That is the children whose names are starting from A to D and then the children from J to N. They are the winners. So Subal team and Sudama team are the winners. Their answers were wonderful. So Hari Bol, a loud Maha Mantra for the children of Subala team and Subala team. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Okay, thank you very much, all of you. So we stopped the festival today. So the children from Sudama team and Subala team, congratulations, and the other children also are winners. As I told you, you chanted, you did so many things. You got the association of His Grace Davida Prabhuji, such a senior devotee, and you participated so enthusiastically. So all of you are winners. Okay, don't get discouraged. We will have more such programs. Okay. So where all of you can participate. Okay, thank you so much, all of you. All of you like the program? Raise your hands. Okay, let me unmute also all of you.
I love
this.
I love the program.
I also love the program.
The program was fantastic
It was very
and also it encouraged a lot.
Gopas.
Thank you, children. All of you.
Yes.
You can share with your nice teachers how you felt, what you would like to do in the next program. Okay, when we have the next festival, what you would like to do.
I would like to recite slokas.
Yes, in the next festival, we'll give you a chance. Okay, you can tell your teacher so that you can tell Mataji so that we'll give in the next festival. We'll plan with all of you to get a chance. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
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 Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.